You know that feeling when you look in the mirror and you notice your skin just doesn't have that same snapback it used to? We're all searching for solutions that actually work, preferably without having to go under the knife. Well, today we're going to dive deep into a technology that is completely redefining the non-surgical lift. It's called Sofwave.
And let's just get to the heart of it, right? For most of us, this isn't really about vanity. Not at all. It's about looking in the mirror and seeing the person that you still feel like on the inside. It's about feeling refreshed, feeling confident, and just, feeling like you again.
Okay, so to really understand why the solution is so effective, we first have to get our heads around the problem itself. Let's break down the real reason our skin starts to lose its firmness in the first place.
And it is such a frustrating question, isn't it? I mean, why does our skin start to sag even when we're doing everything right? You're diligent with the sunscreen, you're using great skincare, you're doing everything you're supposed to. So what gives?
This diagram right here shows it perfectly. So on the left, you've got youthful skin. See that dense, organized network? That's your collagen and elastin. Think of it like the scaffolding that keeps a building strong and firm. Now look over to the right at mature skin. That network is, it's breaking down. It's becoming sparse and disorganized. And that is the real root of the problem.
Now, here's what's really wild about this timeline. This whole process, it starts way earlier than most of us think. The decline in collagen and elastin, those critical building blocks, actually begins in our mid-20s. I know, right? It's subtle at first, but then it really accelerates in our 40s and 50s. By the time we hit midlife, our body's natural production has slowed way, way down. So this is the most crucial point to grasp. What we're seeing on the surface, the sagging, maybe a little jowling, that isn't a skincare issue that some cream is going to fix. It's a deeper, structural problem.
And this brings us to a frustration I think a lot of us have felt. If you've ever tried a treatment and felt like it just didn't deliver the lift you were hoping for, you are definitely not alone. So let's explore why so many popular options tend to fall short on this very specific goal.
To get this, we just need a quick look at the skin's layers. You've got the surface, the epidermis. Below that, you've got the dermis. But the real magic, the sweet spot for achieving a true lift, happens in this one specific zone you see highlighted right here, the mid-dermis.
Okay, let's break this down. Skincare products, they work on the epidermis, that very top layer. They're great for texture, but they just can't rebuild the foundation. Lasers, they're fantastic for improving skin tone and pigment issues, but they don't typically create a structural lift. And what about fillers? They are absolutely excellent for adding back lost volume, but they don't actually tighten the skin structure itself.
And this right here is the key takeaway. A true, noticeable lift only happens when we can effectively stimulate that sweet spot, the mid-dermis. And why is that? Because that's where the collagen and elastin factories are located. That's where the magic happens.
So if the mid-dermis is the target we absolutely have to hit, how do we get there? Well, this brings us to the Sofwave solution.
Sofwave uses this really breakthrough technology called SUPERB, which stands for Synchronous Ultrasound Parallel Beam. But in simple terms, what you need to know is this. It uses ultrasound energy to gently and very precisely heat the mid-dermis to the exact temperature and depth needed to basically kickstart your body's own natural healing and rebuilding process.
This visual shows you exactly how it works. The energy targets that critical mid-dermis layer, but it also has this integrated cooling system that keeps the surface of your skin completely safe and comfortable. And the result, it's like a triple threat against aging. It stimulates new collagen for that firmness, new elastin for that youthful bounce, and it even stimulates hyaluronic acid for deep hydration.
So the crucial point here is that this technology isn't artificially pulling or changing you. It's more like a personal trainer for your skin cells. It's just prompting and teaching your skin how to rebuild its own support structure, but from the inside out. And that's why the results look so incredibly natural.
But this isn't just some quick fix. We really need to reframe how we think about this. This is a long-term investment in your skin's health.
I absolutely love this analogy. Think of Sofwave as making a big deposit into your skin's 401k. Seriously, on treatment day, you make that initial investment. But as this graph shows, your body continues to build on that investment, growing those collagen and elastin assets for the next 3 to 6 months. The interest just keeps compounding.
The principle is really that simple. You invest now, and you get to watch the returns compound for months, with results that can last a year or even longer.
And this isn't just theory. This is clinically proven and FDA cleared. The technology is also incredibly versatile. It's cleared to lift the eyebrow, lift under the chin, lift the neck, and improve facial fine lines and wrinkles. But it's also cleared for things like skin laxity on the upper arms, acne scars, and even improving the appearance of cellulite.
Plus, it's designed for our busy lives. A full face and neck treatment can take as little as 30 to 45 minutes, with minimal to no downtime. You can genuinely fit it into your day and get right back to your routine.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the how. But there's one final, absolutely crucial piece to this entire puzzle, because it's not just about the technology.
This is so important. The device matters. Of course it does. But the provider matters more. Anyone can buy a machine, but very few people can truly master it. The expertise of the person performing the treatment is what turns a good result into a life-changing one.
And this leads us directly to one of the biggest concerns people have when they're exploring any kind of aesthetic treatment. Will I look fake or overdone? And you know what? That is a completely valid fear.
The goal of a great provider using a technology like this is never to make you look like someone else. It's to deliver natural, balanced results that enhance you, not alter you. The goal is actually really simple. It's to help you feel like the absolute best version of yourself.
So we'll just leave you with this thought. Investing in your confidence isn't selfish. It's essential. The real question isn't whether or not it's worth it. It's, if not now, when?